Here we go. Mark. We have the same fan factor. That's spicy. Let's see what we're up against. We are up against a block thrower and a mighty blow blitzer. Other than that, it's just bog standard 11-player orc. Is anyone else hurt? No. Probably means we're giving away a decent chunk of money. I do think I'm gonna try and only have gain skills on, because I should be able to see the difference between the orc blitzers here and the orc linemen. Especially, it's also easier when you know that the thrower has block, right? I think we will receive the ball. It's, yeah. And I do think it's time for Mr. Hadwick to run with the ball. I guess Mr. Hadwick can always hand off to Moa Acre, because Moa Acre has catch. So there's like some type of weird thing going on. Actually, hang on. I'll do this. Oh. We didn't grab it. Okay, so they bought a bribe. Actually, we can have a quick look here and see. So they have cheerleaders, they have an Apo, they have a bribe, they have 3 rerolls. Cool. And what do we have? We actually have the same amount of dedicated fans. Oh! Wow, that's a good start. Actually, hang on. Yeah, so I don't remember what the different points here are, but my opponent did have a niggling, which added +1 to this roll here. I do think we want to try and do this, and we'll just do this, and then Mr. Hadwick can run in and try and pick it up. Well, that made me sad. Let's do this. Well, that didn't work. Vandal ran into 1 in 9. But the fact that we got rid of just an Orc lineman feels really good. Being up a player is nice. Yeah, the big difference from last game is that Ripsoruni got block and Mr. Hadwick here got extra arms. And we bought a new blocker here, Beefcake McStevens, who has an odd tint on his... He's not supposed to have any padding on his arms. But if you zoom out, he gets a weird blue tint. Same with these guys. I don't know what that is. I think we'll just run back. We have no reason to be like too quick about it, so let's not. Well, that made me sad. Because we're going to want to score on turn 8, right? So, admittedly, it should probably be... These guys should be at the top of the cage. Rather than the other way around. But in theory, I might be in a better spot to just blitz this guy off. Actually, no, that doesn't matter at all because Beastmen have Horn. Happy Easter to you too, Anime Blood. Oh. Oh, didn't follow. Or I did follow. I thought this guy would stay. I guess it doesn't matter, right? No, because he would still... Whoops, that's not what I want to do. Okay, this is a bit spooky. We'll see how this goes for us. Oh, it worked out great. So we got around them a bit, which is nice. We have our Minotaur up here, which is also nice. This is free. These are free. These are kind of in the way. This guy can blitz this, but they need to remove this assist somehow, otherwise it's 2-die uphill. This goat, I think he was stunned, but I might have misremembered. But yeah, if he wasn't, I should have dodged him out. In which case, I missed him. It wasn't on purpose. Chibbled steel girdle. Unfortunately, can't pass anymore. Not that he could pass previously, but still. It's a tactical nap. Yes. This makes sense, right? They're using the mighty blow piece to hunt down the player with low armor. Ooh, that is nice. And that's also the wait. Okay, no. They have the choice to use the bribe, and they used it. So, we have a decent amount of cage here. This guy's down, this guy's tied up, and we're tying these guys up, so we should hopefully be able to get this guy into here. Let's find out. Oh, that's nice. And also, these guys are here, which if they don't base them, get to go over here next turn. Ooh. Charles Ingalls taking the hits. Once. But he's fine. That is committing a lot of pieces to knock the Minotaur over. That's good for us. We still have Blitz. Yep. They got it, unfortunately. Right, I can get to here possibly. So blitzing here is not horrible. Okay. We're gonna try and... Yeah, we're gonna try and run over here. Nice. Then we want this guy to go over here. Nice. So that brings that into a 2-die, and then we can... Nice. So we'll put this guy here. We'll stay put, because it removes that assist. And then we do this. Now the big question is, where do I want to go? Oh no, I have to go here, because if I go here, I remove... Yeah. So they should be able to clean some of this up, but there goes. I think they're also going to spend most of their players doing that. A lovely dub skull for us, or not? Yeah. Them rolling dub skull, eating a reroll feels good. Actually, what I really want to do here is hand off to Randall Foosball. Minici and Del Toro still standing. So that means they're going to get a 1-die here at best. Yep. Didn't get it. Got it. But now they're out of rerolls. Okay. I think we'll just stand this up and go base that with this blitz. Stay put. Go here. And then if we do this, we should be able to remove some assists here, possibly. We'll try this first though. It's turn 6. I'm okay with trying a loner reroll here, honestly. Cool. So we've removed any assists here with this. Let's see how the rest of this goes. Yeah, Gray points out that the armor bustedness of Charles here mattered for the KO. Oh, bummer. Nice. Boo! Wait. Okay. I think I'm okay blitzing this. It's 1, 2, 3. Go stand here. This stands here. Move this back handle. Yeah. Okay. Now I have to do maths. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. So that does not work. Okay, so we're scoring this turn then. Which does mean I get to do this instead. Ooh! Well, yes? Very nice. Do I dare to do this? I think I do, but I think I do to dare. No, I don't dare to do that first. Oh, right, I can't because I blitzed. Do you want to stand up? No. In which case, we score with Mr. Hadwick now. Am I ever going back to Blood Bowl 2? I do not see myself going back to Blood Bowl 2, no. It's the same thing when Blood Bowl 2 came out. I think I went back for Blood Bowl 2 like once or twice to play Lockman's Halflings, or was it the other way around? Regardless, I played some of the teams that weren't in Blood Bowl 1 or weren't in Blood Bowl 2 yet. But no, there's like there's never a good reason to go back to the previous version. Because you get to be like, yeah, okay, this is better, and then you realize the things that are worse, and then also, yeah, mainly it's I have almost 3,000 hours in Blood Bowl 2. I have no, actually I shouldn't do this because they have 2 turns. I don't think there's nothing. What am I trying to say? I'm trying to say that I'm not. I think what I'm trying to say is, in a very long-winded way, I'm pretty done with Blood Bowl 2. It doesn't give me anything that I can't get with Blood Bowl 3. I mean, it does, like, I guess it has a working, like, proper CCL, but that bothers me less because I want to play all of these teams and kind of relearn the game. Do I enjoy Blood Bowl 3? I think the rule set for Blood Bowl 2020 is a step back from previous rule sets, but that's, you know, that's been the case from since I started playing Blood Bowl. Like, some of my favorite rule sets, you know. The boring answer is I remember when they changed Norse to not be 6-3-3-7, and I was like, this is the worst change. I hate it. I got over it. You get used to things. I think the season pass seems like a lot more interesting mechanic in general compared to what Blood Bowl 2 is doing. I look forward to doing that more when it comes out. Is it perfect right now? No, far from it. But that was Blood Bowl 2 too. I think I think most of the animations are actually an improvement over Blood Bowl 1. The look of the models, I'm like, there are definitely some in Blood Bowl 2 that I prefer more. I do like the fact that they are just like the Games Workshop models. That's not really, that's a Games Workshop issue. But I agree that the skill levels are much more boring in Blood Bowl 3. It's that and the pass stat that I really dislike. I think it changes the game for the worst. There are other things I like more, but there's also a difference between, you know, the rules as they're written on paper and holy shit, that was really good for us. And playing experience, right? Okay, in what way do you think the game devolved? Because it sounds like you haven't played, so you seem like you're, like, to me, it seems like you're in the same state as I was, where it's like, I haven't actually played with this new rule set that much. And my opinion then is, okay, I'm gonna reserve my judgment of the rule set until I've played with it. And that's kind of what I'm trying to do at the moment. Yeah, I have 2 rerolls, I can reroll that. Then of course there's also the thing, and I think this is important to point out, that in 6 months to like a year's time, no one's going to be playing Blood Bowl 2. Now, you still shouldn't play it if you're not enjoying it. I'm just saying that this is going to be the only game in town outside of Fumble. I don't think the game looks super ugly. I think it looks often better than Blood Bowl 2. Blood Bowl 2 has a lot of charm to it, but a lot of those things are just things that you're used to from Blood Bowl 2 and not necessarily better or worse. we are gonna do that. Guess the skill icons look childish. I have no idea why you think that, because they don't. I mean, and normally I'm like, it's, you know, having different opinions on things is not, of course, that's normal, and people are allowed to, oh, holy shotgun on blitz, are allowed to think what they want, but when people start, you know, claiming things like that, then that just, the mean thing for me to say is like, well, that's just not true. That's not the mean thing to say. The mean thing to say is something like, that is not what art design means, but I don't know. It's also one of those things that childish means different things to different people, so it's very hard to actually respond to that type of criticism. I agree. I think Blood Bowl 2 looks more cartoony than Blood Bowl 3. And I also can understand that people want a more cartoony look. There's nothing wrong with that. At all. But it's more when, you know, it's just hard to, you know, respond to certain types of criticism when the words used are very what am I trying to say? Are very not so descriptive. They're more like interpretative. But, I mean, regardless, I don't think that's, to me, you know, the actual look of like, the models and that kind of stuff matters, honestly, a lot less. But I have also, you know, the first digital iterations of Blood Bowl I played was Fumble. So, I don't think I'm, like, the right person to, I'm gonna think everything looks better than it has any right to, you know. Let's see. Okay, let's stand you up. I think we're blitzing with the Minotaur, by the way. If that wasn't clear. I guess we're not. I don't want to fall over here, so. The question I'm curious to see is, does Blood Bowl 2 get more players to the game overall, or do more people leave waiting for the improvements? So, there's definitely, regardless of what you think about it, there's definitely a negative impact on the game based on how it launched. Then the question is, how much of that is based on the rage bait and how much of that is based on legitimate grievances? I think it's more based on legitimate grievances than the rage bait, to be honest. Blood Bowl, as far as I know, has always been a game where, because it has such a longer lifespan, it's not like Hogwarts Legacy, where everyone buys it when it gets out, play it for 3 months, and then stop playing it. I think it's one of those cases where you definitely get, like, you could get a lot of people early, but the state of the game not having a proper competitive ladder from day one means that there's less people that are gonna, you know, stick around at the start and try and, you know, grind out something. So we'll see what happens at Season 1 when that launches. And that's going to honestly depend a lot on how big of a like marketing push Nacon goes for at the start of season 1. My assumption is that they aren't going to go for a massive marketing push, but I don't know. Oh. What's my favorite race? Generally, I would say Pro Elves. But currently, I don't know. I want to get better at playing Black Orcs. So we'll see. Right now, your main complaint about Blood Bowl 3 is the very limited roster. And then some minor complaints about how the change. Yeah, like I think there's a lot of the main issue I'm running into personally is the game is now much harder about doing stuff in a correct order. And yeah, the limited roster is, I wish it was bigger, but I didn't expect it to be bigger at launch because it's never been bigger at launch. So it's one of those, yeah, clearly it sucks, but was I expecting anything more at the moment? No. And they're not doing, like, DLC. They're doing season passes. So, you either play and get the race, or you pay and get the race. Can I get to that? Yes, I can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So that's clearly what we're doing. Do you want to stand up this time? No. Actually, is there one? Yeah, there is a reason to not use this instead. Because I have to go that way. So it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That doesn't work. Okay, I do want to do that, but I think I should actually do this first. See how far we get. Nice. Nice. Lovely slap. Ooh! A real lovely slap. We are not going to reroll that. You just had a glorious Mechabellum match, longest so far. Had so many heavy tanks fully upgraded. Nice. I mean, I think it's, depending on, like, Blood Bowl 3 versus Blood Bowl 2, I think one of the strongest arguments currently for not switching over is if you specifically play a lot of single player in, like, an internal league, and you want to play a team that's not available in Blood Bowl 3. Because you cannot get the same experience in Blood Bowl 3 right now as you could in as you can in Blood Bowl 2 with that specific thing. Okay. Please get up. Okay, we're out of rerolls. They're out of rerolls. That does mean we have to play it safer. So we are going to play it safe. And do this. Oh, nice. We'll stay put here. Am I happy with the condition of Blood Bowl 3? No, of course not. But there's once again, there's the difference between my expectations weren't, you know, high. It's one of those cases, right, where would I wanted it to be in a better state? Yes, of course, but that's true for literally every game I play, right? So the question is, the big thing for me is more like, oh, they did have rerolls, it just didn't show up when it's not their turn. Or something, or I just missed it. No, the thing I was gonna say, did I expect it to be in a better state? And to me, that's more important. If there's a promise of something where, hey, this is how it's supposed to be, and they don't deliver on it, that's much worse, if that makes sense. Okay, so if we get a knockdown here, we'll try and pick it up with Mr. Hadwick and score. If we don't, we'll try and pick it up with Charles Ingalls. Okay, good. Oh, we got a KO out of it too. Part of me wants to take this hit, but I'm not going to because I don't have any rerolls. Oh! Oh! Oh, fuck me! Being disappointed is as bad as feeling misled, is I think what you're trying. Yes. It's also very, honestly, as a content creator for the game, Infernal Contraption, thank you so much for 74 months. It is extremely tiring to, and this is not against, you know, anyone asking the question, because I understand people asking the questions, but it's extremely tiring. The debate itself around it has been extremely tiring, especially because it's been a lot of people not knowing how game design work, not either pretending, generally pretending that they weren't here for Blood Bowl 2 and thinking that they're expecting something else, which is tied a lot into the like the rage baity YouTube videos that came out from some YouTube channels. You know, so that wasn't necessarily fun. But luckily, that has let up now. Oh. You're also a freak who likes armbar for your Nurgle team? Ah, so you're a fun haver. Okay, so I do think it's this. Let's see. Yeah, so for whatever reason, the rerolls are not showing up at the... Do I do. I think I want it to scatter. So it'd be very helpful to know if they actually had rerolls or not. Do they have rerolls? No. Okay. I think if I blitz here, I can run this guy over here as well. Oh. Pick it up. Nope. Okay, it's in 2 tackle zones. Look at Blood Bowl the same way I look at the Civilization games. Release is the core of the game, but it's not actually complete until all the DLC and such is out. I think that's a fair point of looking at it. That's... yeah, there's no point in using the Apple for that. All we need is a sweet, sweet pass to more acre here. So let's see if we can get that. Well, not... Nope.
Happy God died, and therefore we get Candy Day.
Thank you. To you too. Noxiferum, welcome back. 7 months. We were all, like... I really wish, you know, stat tracking was in. Because I feel like everyone was shit at picking the ball up. Didn't lose dedicated fans because we won. Got 80k. Very nice. SPP. They got an MVP. Charles Ingalls got the MVP and a casualty. Mr. Hadwick got a touchdown and Rips Rooney got another casualty. Very nice. Well, for being an early Chaos team. Ooh. That means it's voting time for Charles here. So we're gonna pause the video for YouTube here, and then we'll do some voting. So, at the end of all of that, YouTube, after a very tight vote, Charles Ingalls got close. We saved the money, and that's about it, actually.